Maki, please shut up, stop being a menace. Make me. Huh? What did you just say? I said make me. Can you two please, for the love of God, just say you're gay for each other? Dude, we're just playing around. Oikoa is done. Time to play matchmaker. Iwa-chan. What? We have to somehow make our dumbass idiot best friends see that their jokes are not jokes. So you have seen it too? Seriously, a blind person would be able to see it. Yes, I am aware of what I just said. Alright, wasn't going to say anything. So what are we going to do, because telling them, they ain't going to listen? Yeah, I don't know, we could lock them in a room together. Like a premeditated 7 minutes in heaven. Yeah. Okay, so like push them into club room, lock the door and run? But they can put space between themselves, it's the club room. True. Storage closet? Don't you think we have put that closet through enough? Oh hush. See you at school, Kava. Iwaizumi and Oikoa arrive at the gym together. They walk in, both rolling their eyes at their two best friends in a flirty, sarcastic argument. The rest of the team wasn't paying any attention, as this was just another day with the team. Right? Because you would know. Matsun leaned into Maki's ear whispering. A smirk painted his face as Maki did the same. Did you want me to show you? I see. Matsun moved away from Maki. His eyes, a nervous giggle left his mouth. Oh, who first names now? I. What? Do I make you nervous? I see. Maki cocked an eyebrow, smiling at Matsun. His face dusted a light pink. Ha, yeah, you make me nervous. Maki smiled, giggling in agreement, walking past Matsun and tapping him on the shoulder. Now what was that? Oikoa spoke, walking up to Matsun, who bent down to tie his shoelaces. Matsun stood up, shrugging his shoulders, walking off. Oikoa followed him, rolling his eyes. You guys are blind. Seriously blind. Look, me and Maki are just friends, Oikoa, take it easy. Who said anything about Maki and you? Well, I assumed that's what you were talking about. Yes, now if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to working out. Matsun threw his shirt at the ground, looking at Oikoa, waiting for him to move. Alright then. Oikoa turned on his heels and walked away from Matsun, only for his eyes to fall on Maki, whose gaze was fixed upon a shirtless Matsun. Oikoa smirked to himself, skipping towards him. Enjoying the view, are we? Yeehaw. Maki jumped back, snapping his gaze towards a smiling Oikoa and a shirtless Matsun. Oikoa couldn't help but letting out a laugh. I'm not judging, I mean I can't really blame you. Watch it, Pretikoa. Iwaizumi grabbed Oikoa's waist, pulling him back into his body. No need to get jealous, babe. Oikoa spun around, Iwaizumi's grip still on his waist. He placed a kiss on Iwaizumi's cheek. Look, you could have this, Maki. I don't know what you're talking about. Maki averted his gaze. Come on, think, bro. Why are you two in such denial about it? Denial about what? Denial. Oikoa and Iwaizumi walked away, leaving the boy to his thoughts. What's up? Trying to get those idiots together. Iwaizumi nodded. Oh, good luck with that. Oikoa shouted. The two boys look over, rolling their eyes as they make their way to Oikoa. What? Could you guys go get the box of weights from the storage closet, please? Why can't you do it? Yeah, and why do I have to go with him? Matsun smiled, turning to Maki. Oh, what's the matter? Afraid you won't be able to keep your hands off me while we're alone, huh? You sure it's not the other way? For the love of God, you two just go get them. The two boys' smiles drop, rolling their eyes at Oikoa. They turn on their heels towards the door at the end of the court. Well, I mean, that's just not even joking anymore. That was just straight. Gay. Yeah. Ikora and Iwaizumi follow them after they enter the small room. The closer they get, the more quieter they try get their footsteps. Hey Ikora, I don't think we have any. Before Maki could finish his sentence, the door slammed. The two jump at the sudden darkness. Oh, idiots. Maki tried opening the door, but the moment it opened it was slammed again. The sound of keys rattling. Not until you two realize while you guys are in the closet. Giggles, no pun intended. Maki turned around, almost falling in the dark, a hand grabbing him, balancing his weight. You okay? Maki's breath hitched at the feeling of how warm Matsun's words felt, and how close they had to have been. Clear's throat. Is there no light? Should be. Ha, found it. A dim light spread across their faces. So what now? Sigh, I have no idea. Matsun winked at Maki, letting out a giggle, before Maki's hand was shoved at his face. Get your stinking hand out of my face. Matsun playfully grabbed Maki's hand off his face, holding it in his hand. Hey, your hands? What? Matsun raised an eyebrow, smiling down at Maki. They are very cute. My hands are not cute. Thank you very much. Maki blushed, pulling his hand away from Matsun's grip. Hey, are you blushing? No, haha, no. Ah. The more Maki tried to push away the burning sensation, the more he felt his face get hotter. Matsun scoffed out a laugh at Maki's reaction. I am not icy. This time it was Matsun's face turning a light pink. Oh, are you blushing, Matsun? Maki spat out mockingly. Wait, why? Why what? Why were you blushing? Maki crossed his arms, Matsun doing the same. The space between them had their elbows touching. I'm being serious. So am it. Matsun unflods his arms, shuffling closer to Maki. Matsun's shirtless body didn't bother Maki before. They worked out every morning together, and not to mention the locker room. But now his body, not even centimeters away from his, was enough to send butterflies throughout his stomach. I. Say my name again. Wah. Just say it. Maki swallowed dry. His breathing became shaky as he spoke. I see. With that, Matsun shut his eyes, inhaling sharply. He opened his eyes only to stare at the small light at the ceiling. What? It sounds so different. When you say it. Matsun's face began turning red. It makes me feel things. Egg, I don't know. That sounds kinda gay, dude. Maki jiggled at Matsun, who cocked an eyebrow at him. He would have laughed at the joke, but was it really a joke? Wait, are you being serious? I'm sorry. No, God no. It's fine, it's just I didn't think you would not joke about it. Maki tried awkwardly making a point. It's fine, just forget about it. What if I don't want to? Maki closed the small amount of space between them, both their bodies touching. Matsun was taken aback, a look of shock on his face. What are you doing? Something that should have been done a while ago. Maki placed his hands on Matsun's blushing cheeks. He waited for Matsun to bring his face closer to his. They were so close they could feel how warm their breath was. They could almost hear how hard their hearts were beating. Matsun lightly licked his bottom lip, swallowing dry, as Maki's eyes were glued to how soft Matsun's lips were. Before another second went by, they closed the gap completely, their noses lightly rubbing against each other, as Matsun's hands warp around Maki's waist, pulling him even more. Maki almost melted at the feeling of how soft Matsun's lips felt against his. They break the gentle kiss. Parting their lips, they finally look at each other. Matsun's face was a dark red. I mean we just kissed. It was amazing. Can we do that again sometime? Well, I mean, if you want, I don't see a problem. I don't know what to say. At first we were joking, but I don't think it's a joke anymore, right? Yeah, I mean I really didn't think I would end up actually liking you. Maki breathed out smiling. Matsun smiled back at him. They leant in for another kiss just as their lips touched. The closet door swung open. How it worked, Iwa-chan, it bloody worked. Ikora snorted, slapping Iwa's back. His two friends stumbled out of the closet looking embarrassed as all eyes were now on them. Yeah, it did work. Well, how does it feel to be out of the closet, guys? Nice one. So what are you guys finally like? Together now? Matsun and Maki looked at each other not knowing what to say. Before Maki said anything, Matsun begun to talk. Look, I really like Pinkie Pie here, but us becoming official because you locked us in a closet together. Yeah, no, I think I would like to take my future boyfriend on a date. If that's okay with you, of course, Takahiro. Maki smiled at Matsun. I could not agree more, future boyfriend. Oh, Iwa-chan, do you know what this means? What? Double dates.